Hi, today we are going to be reacting to JUNNY's new EP Dopamine, which has 6 songs. We are also going to be reacting to the MV teaser and MV for Rush featuring Bobby. So let's get started.
Hold on. Don't you rush. First, we gotta talk about the cover of the EP and track list.
Well, the cover of the EP tracklist for Dopamine looks like the Where's Waldo book, but instead of looking for Waldo, we're searching for JUNNY. So maybe he should change the EP title to
Where's JUNNY?
Wait a minute. Is that my Brad? I'm serious. No. It looks like everyone is searching for something. Okay. But on a serious note, doesn't it look like everyone's searching for something? Perhaps they're searching for their source of dopamine. What do you think about the cover of the track list, Devan?
It's unique. I've never seen a cover art so dystopian and a guy eating bread.
I really like the cover. I really like the cover of the EP album. Well, I really do like the cover of the EP album and how it looks like a dreaming, peaceful JUNNY and a fierce JUNNY. It sort of reminds me of Night and Day, doesn't it? What do you think about the album cover?
I think the album cover symbolizes the emotions JUNNY goes through in his dopamine, and I just like the two-way face.
The two-way face? Okay, nice.
Anyways, what is dopamine?
Good question. Well, according to the dictionary, dopamine is
Great. Now that we went over the definition of dopamine, let's take a look at the track list. Based on the track list for dopamine, which song do you think would be your favorite and why?
Good question, Devan. Okay, well, the title track is Rush featuring Bobby, so that track is probably going to be poppin'. And I think it might be about a rush of dopamine that one may experience when doing something that triggers your dopamine release, such as going to concerts or eating a favorite treat or playing with your dog or cat or hamster. Aside from the title track, based off of just the song titles, I think my favorite song might be Taste because I like food and I think this track will serve its purpose in fulfilling my appetite. What about you?
The Rush, because don't rush me.
Okay, moving on. Now let's discuss what you think each song will be about based on the song titles. I already mentioned what I predict track 1 and 3 will be about, so let's jump to track 2. Here we go again. I think the song might be about feeling annoyed. For example, when someone says, "Here we go again," they typically say it out of annoyance because they have to go through a certain experience again or something that is not necessarily pleasurable is occurring again. What do you think track 2 is about?
Going over negative emotions or something in a relationship that you don't want to go through again.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, what about track 4? Complications featuring Soul. What do you think that song's about?
I feel like Complications is about the complications in a relationship, or things not turning out the way you planned.
Ooh, good point. Shout out to Soul. Her voice is amazing. I agree. I think Complications might also be about things getting a little rocky, a little complicated or so.
Track 5 is Daylight.
Ooh, Daylight. What do you think Daylight could be about?
Daylight could be about daylight savings or the stage where you finally realize or see a ray of hope or light in a complicated relationship.
Ooh, I see the connection there. I agree. And that makes a lot of sense to me, but let me go ahead and think outside of the box. I think Daylight might be about vampires.
Yeah, I see JUNNY definitely doing that. Maybe in a future album?
Right? Hint, hint. No, I'm kidding. I think Daylight might be about the beautiful sunny weather and how it's a source of dopamine, aka vitamin D.
Vitamin D? Dopamine? Dopa.
Okay, last but not least, we have track 6.
Figure 8.
Yeah, I think the EP concludes with figure 8, which symbolizes an infinite amount of dopamine because if you turn the digit 8 horizontally, it looks like the infinity symbol. Or actually, maybe he's singing about someone with a body figure that's shaped like an 8. In other words, an hourglass shape or something, you know?
Or figure 8 could be about the 8 stages that equal happiness. You heard it from JUNNY himself.
Or maybe his favorite number is 8. Or perhaps it represents the 8 letters in the word
Dopamine?
DOPAMINE, dopamine. I feel like I'm in a spelling bee. It has 8 letters in the word dopamine, so that could be a possibility too. Okay, hear me out. I think this EP illustrates the timeline of a relationship. Track 1, Rush, sounds like it's about rushing into a relationship. Track 2, Here We Go Again, sounds like it could be about giving yourself another shot at love. It sounds like it could be about giving yourself another chance to open up and love again. But at the same time, it could be about feeling hesitant and nervous towards jumping into a new relationship. So Here We Go Again sounds kind of like a pep talk. For example, someone might say, okay, here we go again, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. And then track 3, Taste. I feel like taste is when you jump into a relationship and get a taste of love or dopamine. What do you think?
Maybe the songs are in the order in which a relationship would go through to reach dopamine.
Yes. And then for track 4, Complications, similar to what you mentioned earlier, I think this could be about complications that arise in relationships. Track 5, Daylight, similar to what you also mentioned earlier. I agree that this is a stage where one finally realizes or sees a ray of light or hope in a complicated situationship or something. And I think this all leads to the final stage, figure 8, where one finally figures out the why. Hello.
We're going to be watching the highlight medley for dopamine.
Here we go.
Getting money more, 잠깐만 I'm losing my cool. Catch a tiger by his toe and you got me heating up. 같은 핑계 부딪 땀이 feeling up. 오르내리며 여전히 feel the run.
That's me in anatomy class.
Yeah, me too.
No matter what it takes, I'm here to see. Here we go, this is what you're waiting for. Here we go, feeling that you can't.
That was us the other day, having cake, eating cake.
JUNNY's birthday party.
Paradise. It's why you never falling in love like this. I want to know what you taste. Do you like what's on the planet? Otherwise, you know better.
Ooh, that was. Remember, I predicted this to be my favorite song, just based off of the title, Taste. And wow, I actually really do like the melody.
Yeah, it's giving me like Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak kind of vibe.
A little bit of JT, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I this reaction right here, this scene right here where he's looking at the ring pop. That's the same reaction I get when I see food coming.
어지러진 마음에서 뭔가 찾기는 어려워 단순히 말하자면 My mind is full of complications Put that on the side 오늘만큼은 난 네 어깨가 필요해 All these feelings got me stressing
Watching this kind of gave me a new perspective of this. Like, maybe he could be dealing with complications trying to control or balance his dopamine in this relationship.
Good point. Let me just rewind back to the part where it shows the words complications. Where is it? Let's see. Come back here. Complications. Where did you go? Oh, right here. I mean, obviously, this one might be about complications. But just look at how the word is positioned. The word complications is so complicated, it can't even fit in one line.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, doesn't it look like he mouthed stop? No. Stop or I'll find. Okay, watch. Let's go back to that part. It's the part where he's like talking on a phone. It looks like he mouthed stop. No. Stop or I'll find. Okay, watch.
My mind is full of complications. Put that on the side. 오늘만큼은 내 어깨가 필요해. These feelings got me stressing high.
Watch, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Watch. Okay, wait, right here, right here. Okay, let's go back. Wait. Ah.
Complications, put that on the side. 오늘만큼은 내 어깨가 필요해. These feelings got me stressing high.
Stop or I'll find.
Finally, I feel my mind alright. Living the daylight. I just can't deny it. 밤을 지나는 맞추던
Ooh. That was us this past week, huh? With the 3-digit degree.
Yep.
Yeah.
to breathe. If you stay forever, please figure out eternity.
That was so pretty. Let's go back to his face. Dude, Figure 8 is so pretty. It's such a pretty song.
You said eternity, as in infinity.
I was right!
Yeah.
I was right. What do I get?
You're gold star.
Okay, bye. That was pretty. The melody. Oh, but the melody for Daylight was very groovy, huh?
Yeah.
Did you like that one? I feel like that's like up your alley. Daylight.
Thanks for watching. Go stream Dopamine and let us know what your favorite track is and why.